Hi Stampin' friends, today I just want to show you some of the little coffins. I've posted them on my blog, but I wanted to show you exactly how I made them, and I thought that might be cute on YouTube. This just says open if you dare, and then when you open I've embossed this with gold embossing powder just to kind of make it fun. This is creepy, and when you dare to open it, this little vampire is on a little piece of acetate, and he just pops up, and then you can see this grape soda pop flavored candy corn that is inside. Now on the other one, I called it a mummy's sarcophagus, and I just mashed the Versamark, whereas on this one I used a paintbrush to put the Versamark on. On this one I just mashed the Versamark down on top of the already embossed with pressure with the Big Shot top, the lid of this little guy, and then use the gold embossing powder over it to make it look like a sarcophagus, like it's an actual little gold thing. And so it says open if you dare, and I thought those kind of look like maybe paper or fabric little things, and so it's a spooky. And I did it to kind of match like a dirty fabric look of the mummy, which I put on the edges of the mummy. And so when the mummy pops up and is super scary, then there's just regular candy cane inside that one. So I wanted to show you these ornate frames. I'm excited to try, when I finish working on Halloween, I'm excited to try these for some other things because they have a lot of great tags in them. Of course, this was used to cut out the open if you dare, the small one. And then there's a larger one that is used to cut out specifically the vampire. And then these other pieces cut out the edging. And they make really pretty designs, so I can't wait to use those for some other things. That's the ornate frames dies. So to put together my coffin, I've already added the tear and tape to the edges that will need adhesive. You can also use, and it might be sturdier, the green mono multi glue. Whoops, I missed one right there. I'll have to do that while you're watching. That's not very exciting, but anyway, sorry about that. So you'll do this and put this together. I've already scored these so that they'll be nice and crisp when I get them done. So I just go up and kind of eyeball it. It really is pretty forgiving. I don't necessarily think that it's too difficult to do. I mean, children could do these if you wanted to do them as a little project. And you could also mass produce these pretty easily. I think if you have a whole bunch of grandkids, I think it would be no problem. They come in a pack of 12, so you could do several. Pack of 8, excuse me. Okay, so I've made this part. I can just go ahead and imagine putting these in here in the little bag. And you could use any little bag that you have. We don't have this size right now anymore. So the next thing I want to do is color my little Dracula. So I did his little teeth a little bit, and then I did the sides of his coat as if it was the lining of his coat. I just kind of went around that. And then I wanted this background to be purple, so there'd be plenty of purple. So I am using on this one, the other one was the Light Poppy Parade. That's what I used to do the outside of the edges and his little teeth. And this one is the Light Highland Heather. Just kind of a nice light purple. I don't know if I get that from the Count on Sesame Street, but maybe I do. I just kind of associate purple with vampires. Do you? Maybe it's just me. So I've done some of that. And if when I'm finished I don't think it looks very smooth, I'll just go back over it a little bit, because it's really easy if you have streaks to just get rid of them pretty easily with the new blends. And then this is the dark granny apple green. I liked it because it showed up nicely for the edge. Just get the edge of the frame with that. Around there. I did this one slightly different. I used the orange Open If You Dare, just for variety, because you can do, I mean, I guess it would be fastest if you're going to make a whole bunch to do them all the same, but it's also a lot of fun to just do several different colors and then try them together and see which ones that you end up liking the best. So I'll put this on for the front, and then I'll mount it on this black piece. Try to get it nice and even as best I can. And then I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Brand new pack of dimensionals, fun. And then I need to do the top, which I've already put the tape on also. Let's see. Go. And yeah, what I was saying earlier was I used a paintbrush to go down this. And then I thought this looks a little better if it has more gold on it. So this time I got a little heavy-handed with my paint. So that's how that went. I guess I've just got 2 more spots. Oops, pulled that one off. And I tried not to get too much embossing on the little tabs, just in case it might make it easier to put this tear tape on and have it stick. But clearly this is a spot where I got too much embossing and I'm having trouble getting it off. There we go. Tuck it in there. Tuck that one in there. And then that will go on nicely. So I will put this on the top. And I've cut out the word creepy so that I can tuck it in on the front also. So the Open If You Dare, which you can see. And then I'm going to just put a couple of glue dots on the creepy, one on the top of it and one on the bottom, because I'm just going to tuck those in here on the side, right kind of between the blue, the black and the purple layers, so it can be kind of fun. And then I also cut out of the paper these little sticks, so I thought they were kind of like stakes in case the vampire gets out of hand when you open the box. So I will put that on with a glue dot down here at the, whoopsie, did I get it? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Right down there. There it went. I'll put it right there. Open If You Dare. And then in order to get your little guy on the inside, because we're going to put him on one side of this and the black paper on the other. We want him like this. So in order to get him inside here, I'm going to put either some, you can either use glue dots or you can use more of the tear tape. I'll try some tear tape here. And it is a little hard to get your hand in there to get it out nicely. So you might want to go with glue dots. I don't know. I'm assuming it would be strong enough. It's kind of comical to watch me. I'm sorry. There we go. One more glue dot on this side. And then so all you need to do is just slide it in straight. I've cut it to, the width of this is 1 1/4 inches, and that was perfect to go inside the box, right like that. So then obviously I've just left it long so I can cut it off to the length that I want. And I thought maybe about right there would be good. And I just kind of eyeball it like that. And then you can go ahead and put your things inside. So that's all ready to go. And then I just used, I want it to go in nicely, so I put it in vertically so that it's taller than it is wide. I just went like that. And like that. And then I put adhesive on this. And then I want to just be sure and get it fairly even here. And then I'm ready to tuck it in and put the lid on. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to just open it up and up pops your vampire. So, you know, open if you dare, and then woo, lots of fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this helps someone.